Welcome back to V3 Fights, and say hello to Eli McGlothlin from Bald Knob, Arkansas, and Barada MMA, the Fighting McGlothlin brothers, and Father Willie McGlothlin, who is a legend in Arkansas, and Eli McGlothlin in the lightweight division in this top contender fight will get set to take on Zack the Razorback Wallace. Eli McGlothlin at 8-3, a very skilled fighter.
Eli, the Book of Eli. You definitely don't want to go toe-to-toe with this guy. Man, he packs it. He packs it. He will throw some nasty kicks, and this guy is ultra talented. Can't wait to see him fight. He's got a great opponent tonight, Greg.
He defeated Tyler Wilson and Willie Taylor on V3 Fights. Both won respective Fight of the Night honors. He won Fight of the Year for V3 in 2012. So let's just say when he fights, it's usually electric.
All the way. They put on a good show. They want to entertain the crowd. They come in, they understand the sport, they understand what it's about. They're here to put on a show.
Teammates of Wade Johnson, a very good fighter in his own right, and of course his brother. Expect this one between McGlothlin and Wallace to stay standing. At least that's what I'm told. We'll see if the fighters have a different opinion of that. So the lights are dimmed, the music changes, and here comes Zack the Razorback Wallace, who fights out of Bang Gym. He's from Horn Lake, Mississippi. Wallace lost a title fight to Tony Way and defeated Isaac Ware in an upset his last time in the V3 cage. He will go toe-to-toe with anyone. He is able and willing.
You know, I love how Zack Wallace fights. This man comes in and he is not afraid to hit, and he can deliver some hits. He's got a tough opponent tonight in Eli. Eli's got a great skill set, so Zack's gonna have a hard time matching up with that because Zack's more of a banger. He just gets in there and throws down. I'll tell you what, he can knock him out. Zack can definitely knock him out. So power's there. You know, Zack's got good takedowns, so we're gonna see what he's got.
And Zack copying the old hairstyle of my partner, Rick McCracken. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape, brought to you by Jack Link's Beef Jerky. Eli McGlothlin from Bald Knob, Arkansas. 21 years of age, 5'10", 155. He's a kickboxer. As I mentioned, has an 8-3 record. Zack the Razorback Wallace. It's interesting, his nickname's the Razorback, but he's from Mississippi, and he's fighting a guy who's actually from Arkansas. But anyway, he's also 21 years of age and 155. He's 5'10" as well, so pretty much the same stats as far as that's concerned. He is 9-4 and a freestyle fighter. And there you see Zack the Razorback Wallace as he makes his way into the V3 cage. And now let's meet these guys up close and personal with formal introductions from our cage announcer, Michael Kelly.
V3 Legion, this bout is brought to you by Jack Links and is set for 3 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, the third man in the cage, will be Dave Ferguson. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he wears the white camo trunks. At 5 feet 10 inches, he weighed in at 155 pounds. A kickboxer with an MMA record of 8 wins and 3 losses, representing Barada MMA, and fighting out of Bald Knob, Arkansas, Eli McGlothlin. And across the cage, his adversary fighting out of the red corner. He wears the black trunks with the gray trim. At 5 feet 10 inches, he weighed in at 155 pounds. A freestyle fighter with an MMA record of 9 wins and 4 losses, representing Bang and fighting out of Horn Lake, Mississippi, Zack the Razorback Wallace.
Dave Ferguson, third man in the cage for this lightweight division top contender fight.
Okay, guys, you've been given your instructions in the back. Make sure you protect yourself at all times. Listen to all my instructions. Questions for the blue corner? Red corner? Top shot, let's fight.
All right, Rick, McGlothlin Wallace, how do you see it?
Man, Eli's got a lot of skill. I'm gonna make a call. I think his skill's gonna overtake this.
3 rounds, 3-minute rounds. Round one, here we go. Eli McGlothlin and Zack Wallace. Oh, and a big left right off the bat from McGlothlin.
McGlothlin has great technique. I love Zack Wallace as a fighter. I like him as a guy, but man, Eli is super tough. Zack's proved me wrong before, though. Proves everybody wrong.
Wow, McGlothlin blocked that kick. That was coming up to his head. Oh, that's it. Wallace is done. Wow. Dynamite. Eli McGlothlin.
That was one of the nastiest right head kicks. Stopped him in his tracks, Greg.
Absolutely floored him. Wow. Eli McGlothlin, jumping bean. He's jumping on top of the cage. He's fired up. He wants to fight some more. And Zack, the Razorback Wallace, being looked at right now by the cage side physician. We hope he's okay. Yeah, he's back up to his feet.
You feel for Zack because he's such a great guy, such a great fighter. Eli set that up perfectly and it just came straight in.
I mean, it hurt, no doubt about it, but it's more the pride that has been wounded of Zack Wallace. He just caught a big kick to the side of the head, as you mentioned, and down he went. And Dave Ferguson, give him credit because safety first was on top of it.
Absolutely. Dave waited for one more punch and then saw Zack wasn't really reacting to anything and stepped in.
Let's get the official time with Michael Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, here in the V3 cage at Minglewood Hall, we present the official time of 28 seconds into round number one. Referee Dave Ferguson calls on a halt to the bout due to strikes, declaring your winner by knockout victory, Eli McGlothlin.
28 seconds as Eli McGlothlin improves to 9-3. As he takes down Zack the Razorback Wallace, who falls to 9-5, and now Eli standing by with our own Rick McCracken.
Eli McGlothlin, whoa, God, man, that right leg is dangerous. You stopped Zack. Zack's a great fighter, even a better guy, but wow, you hit him with that right, and that stopped him as cold as can be.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was the plan. I kind of noticed he was dropping his right. And then I heard my corner over there telling me, look for the kick, look for the kick. I set it up and hit it right away, so worked out great.
You know, you set him right down, finishing him off with one more for good measure. Dave came in, stopped it. That was a very quick, that's one of the fastest kick knockouts we've had here at V3 Fights. Congratulations on that, man.
Hey, thank you, man. It feels great to do it and get it out of the way, too.
Well, #1 contender fight right here. Eli McGlothlin's going for a title.